Good afternoon and welcome to Seawolves Hockey Live. Today, live from the rinks in Hauppauge, New York, the Stony Brook Seawolves take on the Villanova University Wildcats in a Division I matchup. Good afternoon, everyone, and thanks for joining us today for Seawolves Hockey. This is the Seawolves' second game of the 2011-2012 season, and last night we watched the Seawolves defeat Lehigh University Mountain Hawks in a decisive 7-1 win. Today the Seawolves take on the Villanova Wildcats. Last year the Seawolves defeated Wildcats in both meetings, at home 6-3 and on the road 8-2. Villanova comes into today's game sitting in sixth place in their division with a record of 0 wins and 1 loss. Their only loss of the season was to Rider University with a score of 3-1. The Wildcats play in the ECHA division. That is the division that the Seawolves played in last year. This year, the Seawolves face a much steeper climb to nationals as they move to the ESCHL. That's the Eastern States Collegiate Hockey League. This league includes teams such as the University of Delaware, Penn State University, Robert Morris University of Pennsylvania, University of Rhode Island, and the Westchester University of Pennsylvania. The Seawolves will also play teams from other divisions as well, which leads us to our contest today as the Stony Brook Seawolves take on the Villanova Wildcats. The ADP pregame show is up next, so stay tuned because you're watching Seawolves Hockey Live. And welcome back to Seawolves Hockey Pregame Show, powered by ADP, the business behind business. Good afternoon, everybody. This is Andy Mignani. I'm glad that you joined us today. It's time that we welcome in our esteemed color analyst, Lear Leary, to the booth.
Wow, another beautiful day for hockey.
Welcome, Lear.
Okay.
And, hey, let's just get right to it. What did you think about the game last night?
Oh, man. Well, it was the first game of the year, obviously, so everybody had a little butterflies, including us guys up here.
Absolutely.
And they came out and they were just looked either flat-footed or scared. But very quickly they just settled right in. They played position extremely well. Everybody on the ice was communicating. They were seeing each other. The passes were crisp. They were the home run passes. They were crisscrossing. A lot of tic-tac-toe and a couple of deflections. And some of the freshmen were outstanding.
Totally agree.
I don't want to go. I don't want to be too effervescent, but they were over the top. I loved it. It was a great game, and anybody who was here last night certainly got their money's worth.
Absolutely. I know the Seawolves have only played one game this year so far, and I think what I'm trying to get out of you, maybe you can help us and the viewers and the listeners here, is what were some of the positive signs you saw, in comparison to the comments that were made by Coach Garofalo and co-captains Ryan and Nichols about being the best team associated with this organization for the time they've been here?
Well, they made some pretty bold statements. Some along the lines, this is the best team I've seen in years. This is the best team I've ever been on. And, of course, the Coach G comes with 15 years' worth of experience. So those are some pretty lofty comments. But if it's any indication, last night was quite a squad. I mean, they were just solid from top to bottom, and it's very encouraging with the young'uns coming up, too.
Yeah, I totally concur with that. You know, one of the things I've had the opportunity to actually watch this team for the last couple of years. Last year especially, one thing I noticed that they had was a tremendous amount of speed and a sprinkling of skilled players amongst them. What I saw last night was an increase of that speed, an increase of that skill level, an absolute increase in toughness.
Yes.
And that is going to be quintessential for Stony Brook to have success in the ECHL, facing the teams they're going to be facing to get to nationals this year.
Boy, oh boy. One of the comments one of the fellows made was, we're bigger, we're stronger, we're faster. And that was evident last night. This is quite a team. And I love the way that they look out for each other, both in terms of a passing partner, and also they're not taking any rubbish from anybody else either. It was a chippy game last night. That second period last night was the penalty list was a couple of pages long. Yeah, and I had a brief conversation with assistant coach Brumstead from the Seawolves, and he gave accolade after accolade about the toughness of the team itself. You know, from the little skilled goal scorers like Gelfont, who's my size, who's worried about putting pucks in the net, not going after guys that are head and shoulders taller than him. But that's what he did last night, just to stick up for his team and himself. And I tell you, you see that's contagious in a locker room. Right. As a team starts to pull together, they start covering for each other and standing up for each other. And if it starts at the first game of the season and builds from there, it's incredibly impressive. Yeah,
Let's talk about the Seawolves as they take on the Wildcats today. From what I understand, the Wildcats have already played a game. You've had a conversation with the coach.
Yes, I did.
What can you share with us?
Well, I asked him if there's anything he'd like to discuss about the previous game or games, and he said no.
Okay.
But he did emphasize the fact that today his main concern is a strong back check. He wants to make sure that these guys are aggressive in getting back, because he's heard about Stony Brook already. And he said if we don't get in their face immediately, they're going to walk all over us. And I didn't say that to him. He said that to me.
And it's pretty amazing that, after one game, they already know that. I mean, let's look at last night, for example. Seawolves scored 7 goals.
Yes.
Okay? We have Sam Brewster, a freshman, scoring his first goal as not only a collegiate hockey player, but as a Seawolf as well.
Yeah, I hope that's on his shelf somewhere.
I hope so, too. Also tallying goals, the leading goal scorer last year, Wesley Hawkins, had 2. So he's picking up right where he left off.
He was flying.
Sean Collins had 1. John Jennings had 1. A beautiful backhander.
Oh, man.
Was that something or what?
Yes.
And Brian Elfont, doing what he does best on the back door, put one in, along with newcomer Ryan Vertino, who has already paid dividends coming in as a junior through recruitment process from Coach Garofalo. So, what really impressed me, though, is the play of Chris Housel.
Oh, man. The great wall.
Coach Bronsted, I asked him personally, I said, tell me what you thought about Chris Housel's game last night. This is what he said. If it wasn't for Chris Housel, we would have never won that game last night.
I could see that. He made so many glove saves. I know we talked about how strong he is on the glove side, but he was just solid. He was... if it was almost a goalie instructional video in the way he positioned his chest, the way he came out and he faced the players, he got side to side so quick. I loved it. It was superb. And so from the net on out, it was quite a performance.
He said, Bromstead said that Housel made 3 or 4 critical glove saves or saves in general in the first period. That could have easily, he said, if he wasn't even halfway on his game when in the net, would have changed the complexion of the game entirely. And we agree on that because the first 10 minutes of the game, Stony Brook came out a little tentative, a little flat-footed, and didn't really gain their confidence until that first goal went in.
Right.
So
he even made some saves while laying down, facing the other way.
Yeah. Kudos to Chris Housel, as well as the Seawolves blue line defenders.
Yes, they're solid.
I mean, you had a rookie in there last night. Actually, 2 rookies in there last night. Yancone and
Jason Arrow? No, he's a senior.
Matt
Holy
Miano.
smoke.
So you had 2 rookies in there last night. Actually, Yancone hit a crossbar.
That's right.
I think, and you could see his game elevate from there. And I think I had a little conversation with Andy before the game and told him that that's what I had noticed in his game that his game jumped up right after he hit that crossbar. It's like getting hit in the head with a puck, right? Wakes you up. So we've kind of covered Stony Brook last night's game. We kind of covered a little bit today. We don't really have much on Villanova just yet because it's new in the season. But we'll be playing them twice this year, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken on that because of the new league. But
all fans know that Villanova, from any sport that they put on the field or ice and anything academically, they are serious about everything, and they bring it.
Yeah, they sure do. Very well-known school, great sports program. There happens to be a bunch of, I don't want to say freshmen. They're not freshmen. They've got some returning players from last year. You only get better as you come back.
Yeah.
So, we'll see how today's game goes.
They were talking about changing their name to the Ice Cats for a while, but they still go by Wildcats.
Wildcats, okay. Any other tidbits we need to know about Villanova?
Other than they sure do produce an awful lot of entertainers. I got Jim Croce, Don McLean, and Toby Keith. So there's a lot of music. And also, one of my favorites, Maria Bello from the Prime Suspect show is a Villanova grad.
All right.
And she brings it. So, it's hockey or on the stage.
Very good.
Some serious Villanova characters.
All right. You're listening to the ADP pregame warm-up show. I'm Andy Bignani. This is Lear Leary. And we're going to take a short break. And we'll be back soon. You're watching Seawolves Hockey Live. See you soon.
Come on down.
And welcome back to the ADP pregame show. This is Seawolves Hockey Live, and this is Andy Bignani, and I'm joined with Leary, and we're going to talk about the starting lineups. Let's talk about Villanova.
Okay.
Give us the lineups. Tell us who's playing, who's scratched, who's starting.
Well, I spoke with head coach Brian Griffin. He's a very nice guy, and he's looking forward to this season, but he's got to get his boys going. So he's going to put these fellows out on ice. In goal, we have Nick Massatelli, number 33. On defense, we have Robert Edwards and Tony Domkowski. And I think we have some Long Island boys in this squad, so keep your eyes out there, fans. The forward line, we have two freshmen sandwiching a senior. On left wing, we have Nick Minakansi, number 23. On right wing, Mike McCarthy, number 10. And centering up these boys are Lee Zoller, number 21. So we'll keep an eye on those guys.
And who was scratched for?
Oh, goodness gracious. Anders Carlson, John Noble, Andy Lasota, John Burke, Tom McCarthy, Brian Farrell, Harry Moore, Ray Clark, and Ringo Starr. No, that's okay. He's back in the back.
I think he's touring. He's always touring.
And I love those little row of chapeau over there, and then there's our coaches right there.
All right, Stony Brook's going to start with the Alfont line, the Brian Alfont line. So it's Brian Alfont, number 6, Chris Ryan, number 17, and Sean Collins, number 24. That's that returning line I spoke about last night that had a very good night as well, scoring a couple of goals. On defense, Pat Foster, number 7, and number 71, Jason the Arrow, who will be on the blue line for the Seawolves. The Seawolves scratch today. Defenseman number 2, freshman Matt Miano, number 9, junior Ed Montgomery, forward. Defenseman number 13, senior Jordan DiLorenzo, number 20, junior forward Ricky Seward. Number 21, forward junior Jamie Rafis, and freshman defenseman number 41, Andy Yancone, who had a very good game last night. Also scratched is forward sophomore 91, Nick Dureski, and Ryan Davenport. He's a junior. Number 97, he's a forward. He's a scratch. In goal will be number 1, Josh Brand, getting his first start of the year, a returning goalie, and Dan Snyder will be the backup. Scratch will be Jimmy Georges and Chris Housel.
Our referee for tonight is Eric Ernst, there with the orange on his sleeves. Linesman Ken McCutcheon and Tom Columbia will round out the Zebra squad for today. A lot of Villanova fans here, believe it or not. As soon as the team just took the ice, we heard a little roar going. So we need some more red boys and girls down here. So if you're in the area, stop by. It's a beautiful rinks in Hauppauge, Long Island.
And Stony Brook takes the ice, led out by Rocky, the mascot, and the Ice Girls as well. And Stony Brook is, getting ready to play. This is their second game.
Andy, since I'm the color commentator, I just want to comment that Rocky is skating much better this year. I heard last year he fell a couple of times, so this is an improvement.
Absolutely. I totally agree. All right, we'll send it down to our PA announcer.
Drop the puck, play ball.
All right. We'll be getting ready to drop the puck any minute, and we'll get this game going.
Get this party started.
All right.
That's the diminutive Mr. Arrow there in center ice.
He's sure. Can't miss him. All right.
Let's see how tonight's contest, or this afternoon's contest, begins.
Yeah, let's see how Stony Brook comes out compared to last night being a little tentative. Let's see how they feel today. Again, this is something that we want to make sure they come to play. Don't take anything for granted.
Well, if you're in the area, you never know who you're going to see down here at the rinks, like former pros and things like that.
We welcome, say hello to the Ferraro brothers.
So both boys are here tonight.
As they pop in.
Chris and Peter. Superb.
All right. Ernst is ready to drop the puck and get this party started. Here we go. That's Elfon on the faceoff with Collins and Ryan, and the faceoff is won back by the Wildcats. And
gain of 20 on the play.
You got to bear with me. Mascatelli, I want to say this right. Nick Mascatelli jumped on the puck. All right, face-off in to the left of Mascatelli, and won by the Wildcats and out of the zone. And arrow on the puck for Stony Brook. And carrying around, and Sunrise pass just missed. Elfont missed. Ryan on a fly into the Villanova zone here. Back to the point to Foster. He winds and shoots, puts it right on, hits the cross post.
That was awesome. These guys are doing it again
in
terms of that just crisp passing.
Arrow bangs that puck in, and icing is waved off. Elfont goes and chases after it along with Ryan. And now this is Villanova carrying the puck out through the neutral zone. Picked up by Arrow. And back to Domkowski there. And picked off by Collins and center ice. And wards off a big hit and gets that puck in deep as Stony Brook goes for a line change. Good first shift for that line. And now Villanova dumps it in, and Josh Brand. And this is going to be an icing.
You know, Andy, Stony Brook has a lot of these big boys. We highlighted Jason Arrow there.
Yeah.
But also some of these other fellows are just so solid, and there was evidence right there. that fellow just didn't even move.
Yeah.
And the other guy went flying.
Absolutely. And that was an icing call. So face-off back to the right of Mascatelli. And this is Danny Casone on the face-off. He's joined with Wes Hawkins and Mike Cacciati.
Just the opposite of last night, where the scratches and the ice was just chewed up in the Stony Brook end. Tonight, Stony Brook is crystal clear. We could have Dorothy Hamill.
Face-off one back by Stony Brook. A quick shot to the goal, and it hit off the back of Wesley Hawkins, who was in front of the net where he usually is.
In his office.
And Cacciati digging hard. Back to Wesley Hawkins. And a shot on goal deflected into the net. I think that was Cacciati deflecting that puck in midair and right into the net.
Are they going to? Are they a little upset? But it was certainly crossbar.
Absolutely, I do believe that was Cacciati. We'll have to catch it on the public announcer. But that was a nice, batted in puck. Must have played a lot of ball when he was a kid. All right. Face-off center ice. Stony Brook up 1-0. Dan Casone. Face-off one back by Villanova. And now Casone putting some forechecking pressure on. This is Cacciati back to Casone behind the net. And Casone working with the puck there. And banks it back around for Hawkins. Hawkins out in front. Had Cacciati right out in front with nobody on him. All right, puck out of the zone now. This is Nichols. Over to Mites, who's playing his first game as a freshman, I believe. All right, Casone. Over to Cacciati.
That had to go in.
And
it went in.
Hawkins finishes the play. This is a clinic right now. This is 2 goals, one on the skill side and one on the 101 hockey side.
There was like 5 little passes that led up to that banger right there. Holy smokes!
I think Stony Brook can take some solace in knowing that they'll have plenty of time with the puck and be patient today.
Yes.
All right. Face off at center ice. That's this is Vertino's line now. Vertino's out there with the rookie Brewster, who scored his first goal last night, and Jennings, a returning alum for Stony Brook. And now this is Mites, Daltrey Mites. Nice little backhand pass up the boards, kept in by Villanova. Brewster back battling hard and sidestepping that hit and using his smarts to keep his head up. All right. The play is getting a little nasty. And there's a nice little collision there in the neutral zone.
Lost his hockey hat and his mouthpiece.
I'm not sure if they're gonna call anything. Yeah, they're probably gonna call interference or something on there.
They did.
And in the boxes for Stony Brook will be Daltrey Mites, defenseman.
I'm going to have to speak with Daltrey. I have a feeling his grandmother probably pronounced it meats.
No, you're probably right.
I don't know. It's a Germanic
mites,
diphthong.
But you're probably right. I should probably phonetically spell it. We'll call him meats for the rest of the game. How's that?
Okay.
And Jason Arrow battling behind the net and over to Foster. And Foster clears.
Just in case Omar's watching here.
Oh, yeah. And
I got him.
Stony Brook is skating well so far. They really are. You got on the penalty kill for Stony Brook, you've got Moriello, his first game this year, as well as Brooks. And this is Villanova carrying through. Number 10, McCarthy. Shot saved by Brand. Nice low shot there and good reaction by Brand to kick that puck out. And it's Jason Marrow battling in the corner there with number 21, Lee Zoller. And 2 Stony Brook players back there along with 2 Villanova players. Jason Rivero gets it out, not all the way. And in the corner, Foster. And this is Mariello now, and Mariello gets it all the way down.
Penalty killing was sharp last night, too. They are just aggressive. They're going in 1-1 and 2. And very, very aggressive penalty killing and back checking.
Yeah, we didn't even really talk about systems last night. The game was just took on a feel of its own, but you could definitely see that 1-2-2 being a big way to keep them out, keep that penalty kill going there. And that penalty's got 29 seconds left on it.
Oh, that should be.
That's Bonner who actually took down.
That's a free
number
one.
12. And as a drop pass to Ryan, he just got his pocket picked there. Villanova carrying the puck out now through the neutral zone, and Bonner just bangs it right back in.
I don't know if he got the line on that. No.
This is Villanova now, skating out with the puck, number 4.
Even up. And
Dan Beats. And this is Cacciati now with the puck behind the net. A quick shot! That puck deflected out real quickly to a Villanova player. Lee Zoller put a shot right on. Josh Brand had to be in the right spot to make that save.
Yeah.
And he was. Good positioning by Brand.
So we got a couple of good chances on that power play, and that chance right there has got the Villanova fans here cheering at least, or after a not so happy beginning.
Yeah. That's Cassone back to Nichols now. Stony Brook takes the face-off and works the puck out. Villanova's putting up a little bit more of a forecheck now, I'm noticing, and, good. It's important because maybe they came out a little flat today. Let's see if they can pick their game up. This is Cacciati now, skating through.
Nice stick handling.
And picked up by Cassone, and Cassone has the puck. He makes one move and loses control of the puck. And this is what, you don't want to see happen. You don't want to see too much individual play here. You want guys to still move the puck around. They smell the 2 quick goals.
Yeah.
And that tends to get everybody out of that passing game that Stony Brook is so good at. So we want to see that continue. We hope they continue to move the puck and have less individual efforts.
Dan Cassano just welcoming the goalie here to beautiful Hop Hog, Long Island. And defenseman took offense to that, one of the Villanova boys.
All right, that's Vertino on the faceoff, and it's shot out by Villanova and picked up by number 28. That's James Ross. He's another freshman defenseman in the lineup for the Seawolves today. Oh, and there's a low bridge hit there, and Jennings went down. Stony Brook on the forecheck. This is Vertino. And back to center ice there. Nichols off his stick and back to Brand. And Brand will play the puck back around to Ross. And it's Brewster battling with number 22, Rich Boyle. And the puck squirts out to Jennings, who hoists it to the neutral zone, knocked down, and picked back up by Brewster. And it's back to Ross. Over to Nichols now, and it's a pass that's probably going to go for us.
It was a good idea, just
a tad ahead.
Yes. We're going to have to check Jennings' stick. He's got an amazing backhand. I don't know. Maybe he has a flat stick, or maybe he's got a reverse curve on it.
It was an amazing backhand goal last night. All right, this is Vertino on the faceoff. And won by Stony Brook back to Nichols. And this is Ross with the puck now. And Ross carries it. And nice pass. Just missed. Brewster.
No ice. Good.
No icing there.
Yeah.
Somebody could have played it, but it went through. All right, this is number 7 now. This is Byler. And Byler loses the puck and picked up by Arrow. Arrow, cross-ice, home run pass. Oh. He had number 16. That's Mike Amodio, actually. Local boy. Just missed that pass. It was a nice read, but just missed the pass. This is Jason Arrow. Puts it on net. Deflection by Amadeo again, just wide. Picks up the puck again, and shot toward the net, picked up by Lehigh. Jeez. And I just think Stony Brook is really just having their way here.
Yeah.
Speed and quickness, as we talked about, and that's what you're seeing.
They're banging out there. It's almost has the Villanova squad a little tentative, but we'll see what happens if they can keep up this pace. If they keep this pace up all season, holy smokes!
This line is Jennings. Ian Moriello centering Brooks and Amadeo. It's Amadeo with the puck in the corner, and the puck that flecks up to Villanova.
Kept it in.
And this is Amadeo battling back low with Mike Rongioni. Puck picked up by number 21, Lee Zoller. And Stony Brook putting on a good forecheck here, keeping that puck in. And Villanova cannot get it out. This is Ian Morelli coming to the net. He was pickpocketed. Arrow on a nice play to keep the puck in, but now it squirts out back to Foster. Foster's got the puck and over to Arrow. Jason Arrow with the puck now to Collins, who dumps in. And picked up by Chris Ryan, who shoots the puck right on goal, and it squirts in. But the whistle may have blown. The whistle may have blown. The goalie did have it under his legs, and the ref was not in the clear position to make the call. And, those things happen. Those things happen. So the whistle was blown before it crossed the line. And the face-off now to the right of Mascatelli. I'll get it right. Just give me some time. And won by Alfond. Back to Borner, who shoots the puck right on. Mascatelli with the save and dives and makes another save on Collins, who was coming on low on the post on the right side of Mascatelli. And the puck heads out of the rink. 12:08 left to go in the first period. You're watching Seawolves Hockey Live. Stony Brook Seawolves 2, the Villanova Wildcats 0.
Playing this afternoon is Sean Fitzpatrick. We didn't see him last night. Very, very nice-looking defenseman. And senior. It's him there with the puck now.
Yeah. And that's Ryan trying to feed Collins, but just missed him. This is Borner. Good play to back up as the D pinched, and Borner was right there to take care of that puck. This is Domkowski controlling the puck over to number 26, Robert Edwards. And that puck goes all the way down, but no icing. So now this is Borner on the puck for Stony Brook. Up the boards to Collins. Throws it back down to Borner. And Stony Brook sets for the breakout.
Yeah, here we come.
This is Phil Borner with a nice home run pass try.
Tried.
And just missed Captain Ryan as he was heading north and south on the blue. And Ryan with the puck now up to the boards, up to the point, and the shot was blocked by Fitzpatrick. And Elfont picks up the puck and skates out with it now, and he's got
nifty move by Mr. Elfont.
Nice pass to Collins coming across. Collins on his backhand comes toward the net. Strong move. Goalie made a save or poke checked it away from him. This is Elfont right out to Collins, bangs it off the post. Nice play there. Good vision by both players. There's a shot right on goal by number 2, Brian Doyle. And a good save by Brand. This is Elfont now, having little problems with the puck, and picked up by freshman defenseman number 44, Daltrey Meets.
Shots on goal are pretty even, 7-6 in favor of Villanova at this stage. Last night it was pretty lopsided in favor of Lehigh at this stage of the game. Mm-hmm. So the score is 2-0, but it's getting to be tighter than that. That's for sure. Yeah,
like I said, I sense that the Wildcats are picking up their forecheck a little bit. Stony Brook can't get too complacent. They just have to keep playing their game. And this is Danny Casson carrying the puck out. And again, a relentless forecheck, but unfortunately it's going to turn into a tripping penalty.
Yeah.
I believe number 13, that's John Gorman, will take a tripping penalty. Maybe not him. It's either 3 or 13. Maybe it's number 3. No, 21, sorry.
Captain, I think.
Number 21.
Lee
yes,
Zoller.
Lee Zoller will take a tripping penalty. There's Rocky.
Rocky's coming up to the booth.
We better bring some food. I have nothing for him to eat. All right. Here we go. This is Cacciati. Back to Foster. Back to Cacciati. And Stony Brook on the power play. Foster fakes the shot. Back to Cacciati. Oh, tries to put one on. Blocked by Domkowski. And puck headers out to center ice. And Dan Casson on the puck again. Stony Brook tries to break in again. Good forecheck. Good forecheck in the neutral zone there by number 10 for the Wildcats, Mike McCarthy. And force Stony Brook back, and now Stony Brook starts out again. This is Casson carrying through center ice. And carrying in, dumps in over the blue line. And Wesley Hawkins on the puck, back down low. This is Cacciati with the puck, looking for Casson at the point. Casson looking around, back to Cacciati. Back down low to Hawkins. He shoots right across the crease and completely out of the zone. There was an opportunity there, maybe get a rebound.
Oh, all the little ones watching the game were saying, keep your stick on the ice.
Yeah.
You never know what can happen.
Absolutely.
With beautiful cross passes like that.
All right, this is Brian Elfont now with the puck. Back to Hawkins, and Hawkins is looking for options. He's got Casson. Back down to Hawkins. Hawkins down low to Elfont. And back to Casson, who passes to Pat Foster. Pat Foster shoots that puck, looking for that backdoor tap in from Elfont. And it just went wide. That's a nice little play. I'm sure they're working on it. It's Foster across to Elfont. Elfont back looking for Ryan, and that shot is deflected. I'm not sure if it was deflected by the goalie, but it went up into the screen. Good movement, good puck movement.
Oh, again, last night this power play was crisp like that. So when you combine a very good aggressive penalty killing unit and a very good power play unit, that's not bad.
Absolutely. All right, got a little change going on here. We got 34 in the penalty, and this is Vertino back to Nichols, sorry, and over to Elfont. Elfont cross pass right across to Vertino, who shoots in just wide. Elfont with the puck back to Nichols, and Nichols shoots right back to Elfont. Elfont looking for options, coming in now, and little squeeze shot. I think he fanned on it, but he got it through someone's legs there. This is Nichols with the puck, and cross-ice pass to Vertino. Vertino's got options. He's looking. He's got Collins. He's going back to Vertino, and Vertino winds and shoots. Hits the crossbar.
Heard some metal, more heavy metal out there.
And this is Collins making a good play there, not to press, as we are even up, and we have an icing call.
I'm looking closely at Mr. Collins' pants there. We got to tell him to not put his skates on first. You can see they're shredded legs there. Although some guys they're very superstitious about that.
It gives them more flexibility. All right, this is Ian Moriello on the faceoff with Brooks and number 16 again, Mike Amadeo. Warner with the puck from Stony Brook, throws it in, chased down by number 27 James Pizzo, and good forecheck here. This line is putting a lot of pressure on them with their speed. And breaking out with the puck is number 21, Lee Zoller. And he's pinched off by Amadeo. And Borner comes back and gets the puck. Around the boards to Brooks.
Get it out.
And Amadeo just got the puck in center ice and lost it. It's going to be offsides, and everybody gets back on. That's Domkowski across, and now this is number 22, Rich Boyle, who shoots in. Looks like they're gonna they're gonna play a dump and chase game.
That was interesting.
I don't know if that's ill-advised, because the defensemen for Stony Brook are just too quick. All right, this is Dan Casson carrying across. Nice pass across to Hawkins. He shoots low and just missed. He just missed that deflection. It was right there. This is Borner now with a shot, and it's knocked out by Domkowski for the Wildcats. And nice little move there by Cacciati to Casson, and it was peeled off there. Stony Brook does a good job keeping that puck in. That was number 28, James Ross, who kept his composure and kept that puck in. Stepping up now is Ross and shoots that puck back in. And this is Dan Cassone on the forecheck. Number 9, Nick Guerrero gets it out to number 22, Rich Boyle, who dumps in on Brand.
Yeah,
Brand makes the save, keeps the puck alive, and Wesley Hawkins now controls. And the cross-ice pass, beautiful to Cacciati, who pulls up and is knocked down off the puck. Controlled by the Wildcats, but off the stick and back into Jason Arrow's hands. And this is Hawkins, who's offsides. Just by a step.
I know it's basic hockey, but I've been watching the Stony Brook defensemen. They either take the guy out, or they take the puck away, or they make sure they tie the guy up. It's basic fundamentals, and they're getting back. And like you said, the dump and chase thing may not be effective against a crew that's always back and a crew that's fast.
Absolutely. Very well put. This is a nice pass for Arrow, just missed. I believe it was, Brewster, who it was just to the left of his stick and came off the board, so.
Yeah, they're picking on that freshman, Sam Brewster, again.
Yeah, Mr. Brewster had a hell of a game last night, didn't he? All right. Vertino won the face-off here for Stony Brook to the left of Mascatelli. Back to the point of the shot, deflected a couple of times in. Foster with a good shot.
Excellent.
And hit a couple of sticks, and Mascatelli made the save. All right, Vertino won the face-off. You got
Mr. Backhand's out there. John Jennings
is out there. And there's the cannon shot, and there's the shot and the save. Putting Brewster there at the top of the circle to let it rip if the face-off was won, and sure was. So, all right, Brewster's battling back there. This is Foster now with the puck, being pursued by 2 Wildcats, and makes a nice play back to his partner, Jason Arrow. This is Vertino. Vertino with speed, coming in with the puck, and he was pulled off the puck by number 27, James Pizzo, who's battling without a stick.
Yeah.
He wants his stick. And
there's that odd bounce in the Zamboni corner again.
Yeah, we've seen that a couple of times. Now this is Brewster with a shot that's deflected high into the short boards there, and picked up by Villanova. It's Brian Boyle dumps in, and Josh Brand controls the puck and throws it up to the boards, but doesn't have a Stony Brook player there. And we're going to have a cross-checking penalty on that play, and I believe it's going to be Jason Arrow who will get the cross-check. Yeah, Jason Arrow, 2 minutes cross-checking. Villanova on the power play with 4 minutes and 29 seconds left to go. They will go on the power play. That's number 22 will center Rich Boyle, will center number 9 Guerrero, and number 13 Gorman. Right off the face-off, that shot went right to Brand and made the save. All right, down low to number 13. It's John Gorman, and he's back up to the point to Demkowski, who seems to get a lot of ice time for these Wildcats. And now picked off by Stony Brook. Now Stony Brook is dangerous. With Collins and Ryan on the penalty kill, you got 2 excellent skaters and shooters. As we saw last night, Cacciati scoring on a shorthanded goal.
Yep, that was great.
All right, this is Demkowski with the puck behind the net, setting up and carrying up, passing it out to number 13, Gorman. And it was taken away in center ice by Chris Ryan, who dumps it back to Mr. Nichols, who dumps it deep into the Villanova zone. Back to get it, number 26, Robert Edwards. And Edwards carries out and pass across. It's picked off by number 10, Mike McCarthy, and turned back over at the Stony Brook end. Now back into the Villanova zone.
Again, that penalty killing unit is just lined up beautifully. 1, 1, 2, and the boys are back.
There's a big hit in the corner there. Number 44,
back with a vengeance.
Daltrey Meats, who's now been taken down and doing his best to keep that puck away from the Villanova Wildcats.
And that shot on goal.
All the way down, right on goal. Mascatelli leaves it for number 3, Tim Godin. And this is number 21, Lee Zola dumping the puck in. Pat Foster back to get it, but lost it to Villanova. Zola with the puck now up to the point to number 27, Pizzo. Pizzo puts a shot right on goal. Josh made the save, but he did not see it. It was right in the crease and poked to the corner by the Stony Brook defenseman. And this is Cassone, skating with speed, coming up as we're back to even strength. Cassone shoots the puck. High-rising shot and a save by Mascatelli.
Little trouble with the rebounds by Josh Brand there, but he's in position, and that's probably more than half the battle.
I agree.
And he's got some great defensemen there to help him out on the spillage.
All right. Face-off won by Lehigh, but Stony Brook is doing their best to keep that puck in. Now Lehigh tries to get the puck out, but cannot escape the forecheck and the pursuit that Stony Brook has been putting on today. This is Brooks dumping the puck in and back out to Foster in the neutral zone, who goes back to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick pass is blocked, but he picks it back up again and now starts to skate toward the Villanova zone. That puck was deflected by a high stick, and the face-off should be outside the zone.
Pat Foster, a little scrappy defenseman there. Oh, if he's not getting it with his stick, he's down trying to bat it with his hands. He's just keeping it in that zone.
I'm just wondering why the face-off is there. It was batted down by a high stick by a Lehigh player. I would think the face-off would be inside, but that's just me. All right, Heath Morello on the face-off, and Stony Brook controls the puck. This is Borner now, and over to Ross. Ross, touch pass to Amadeo in the middle of the ice there, and Amadeo trying to get the puck deep, but puck is not staying on the stick, and Lehigh comes back up with it, dumping it back in the Stony Brook zone. Now here's a pass, 2-on-1 potential here. This is Amadeo coming in with the puck. He lets it rip, and a save by Mascatelli. Good keep by Ross at the blue line.
That was excellent.
It's got Amadeo down low. Amadeo passes behind the net to Morelli, whose pass was deflected and now picked back up by Lehigh and lost to the neutral zone. Brooks bangs it back into Stony Brook, and they go for a change. Under a minute to go in the game, in the period, with Stony Brook up 2-0 at this point. All right, this is Ross with the puck, and Ross gets the center line and pass to Vertino. Nice little threaded pass there. And good defensive play there by Villanova to stop that play from happening. I'm sensing they're picking their game up, their wheels, their legs, they're skating up. So we probably will see a better second period from the Wildcats. Cross-ice pass, Jennings is on it, but it just gets batted out. This is Brewster with the puck now, and we're getting very close to the end of the first period.
Very defensive forward, Sam Brewster.
Yes. And that'll do it for the first period.
Yep, there it's out.
All right, at the end of the first period, it is the Stony Brook Seawolves 2, the Villanova Wildcats 0. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back with stats, and you're watching Seawolves Hockey Live.
Nice period.
And welcome back to Seawolves Hockey Live as we get ready to start the second period. Lear, what do we got?
Well, we got Metallica, I think, in the background, and we certainly had a couple of posts and crossbars that period, so the metal is continuing. As far as goal scorers, we have Casciati at 1849 with assists from Collins and Cassano. We got to do something with those three C's there, Casciati, Collins, and Cassano. Not to be outdone by our buddy Wesley Hawkins at 1817 with assists from Casciati and Cassano. So these guys are flying out there today. Penalties, we're a little on the light side compared to last night. We have a hooking penalty at 12 on Mr. Meats. Lehigh went into the sin bin at around 8:49. Was Zoller, Captain Zoller, hooked somebody. And then Jason Arrow got that cross-checking towards the end of the period at 4:29. So 2 goals, 3 penalties, and 1 great period, if you ask me.
Absolutely.
So that's the recap so far. And I have to applaud your power here, Andy. You have tremendous juice. You got the Giants postponed till 4 o'clock, so we can catch the tail end probably of them. And then the Jets moved to tonight, so that's.
I actually planned it that way.
Now, as long as Heidi Klum is still on the Fashion Network or whatever it is, this is a trifecta today.
Awesome. All right. Looks like we'll be starting here in any second. Elfont centering Collins and Ryan against centering 21. That would be Lee Zoller, McCarthy, and Minikazi. Face off. 1 back by Stony Brook, but picked up by McCarthy, who shoots right in on Brand, and Brand covers up.
All right, fans, keep your eye out this period and see if you're seeing the same thing that I'm seeing. Either it's just good hockey sense or excellent coaching, or maybe a combination of the two. But the Stony Brook Seawolves appear to be always in the correct position.
And absolutely quintessential to being a successful organization and playing and winning games is being able to do that. All right, looks like I had a little bit of a scrum in front of the net there. Face-off will be outside the zone, according to the referee. The net was pushed off by a Villanova player, so the puck will be dropped outside the zone. All right.
Here we go.
And referee tosses a Villanova player. And here we go. They wanted to back off a little bit. Okay, face-off 1 back by Stony Brook. And this is up the boards here to Collins. A tough pass to handle from Arrow, but 1 back nonetheless by Elfont, who passes around to Foster. Back up to Elfont. Nice touch pass over to Ryan. Back to just like it's written up.
Yeah, give and go, and he went.
Now, Collins made a drop pass where Elfont probably should have been, but did not get there. But, they probably practiced this 1,000 times. Now, Elfont to the net, and the puck just squibs through. Collins just making sure that the goalie had possession. I'm sure he was just using his stick to just feel in there just to make sure he had it. But, nonetheless, no harm, no foul. It's a face-off here to the left of Miniscati. Miscatelli. Told you I'd get it. I feel horrible about that, but it's Nick Mascatelli.
There we go.
And don't you forget it. All right, Cassone on the faceoff for Stony Brook against number 23, Zoller. 23 is Minikazi, sorry. And puck comes down low to Cacciati to Cassone, who shoots. Tried to go 5-hole low, and Mascatelli was there, had his legs closed good enough to stop that puck from getting through.
Dan Casano spun around with his hands in the air, not celebrating the goal that he thought he had, but just to get through that traffic.
Absolutely. All right. Here we go. This is Cassone now with the puck back to the point to Ross, who shoots, deflected by two deflections now. Hawkins had it, and then Cacciati actually put a little stick on it as well, and Mascatelli was there for the save. And here's the face-off. Another Villanova player
threw him out there. I didn't like his cologne or something.
All right. Bonner winds and shoots, and it's blocked. It's Ross now with the puck, and it squirts back into the Stony Brook zone. This is Bonner being chased down by number 9, Nick Guerrero. Hawkins with the puck, banks it off the boards. Nice feed to Cassone, who skates in. And Danny Cassone shoots high and wide.
Going for that corner.
Ross tries to keep in. It's blocked by Villanova as they break out 2-on-2 and dump in and go for a line change. This is the rookie defenseman, Daltrey Meets, with the puck behind the net for Stony Brook. And Daltrey skating up with the puck. And he's looking, no look pass off the mark. It was a nice look, nice try, but unfortunately his defensive partner, another freshman, 2 freshmen out there. That's amazing. I'm very impressed with how Coach Garafola has done this. He's put the freshmen out there together, having total confidence in them. And now this is Cacciati skating in freely. Nice back pass, just missed Wesley Hawkins as it was just out of his reach. And Daltrey meets in the center ice zone.
Can't underscore how much confidence means in this game.
Sure does. This is
I love
Hawkins breaking to the net now and unable to get a stick on it with Stony Brook, but they are keeping the puck in. Now out of the zone to Nichols. Across, this is Meats going to bang it in. Follow his pass. And back out to the point to Nichols. Nichols quickly shoots it right back in and turns and shoots his number 96, Vertino. This is Jennings now out in front and just missed Vertino as he was tied up. And Jennings now going after the puck with Guerrero. And number 5, Rangioni for the Wildcats is having some troubles getting that puck out. Stony Brook is putting on a good forecheck here. Watching Sam Brewster really do it again. He's a big, intimidating forward and skating with a lot of confidence. This is Daltrey Meats having some problems with the puck. He's trying to use that no-look pass, and it's a good way to go sometimes. And that puck went into the net. It was a follow-up shot after Brand made the save. The rebound came back to the Villanova player who did put it in the net, according to the ref. Now, the net did come off the moorings, so it's going to be a little hard to see, but they are calling it a goal. So Villanova is on the board.
That was a
16-31, kind of a bang-bang play. And we have a game, 2-1. All right. Shots are 17 for Stony Brook, 14 for Villanova, and scores 2-1. And Elfont, Ryan, and Collins, Arrow, and Foster on the ice. This is Arrow with the puck now. Let's see if Villanova picks their game up even more now.
Yeah.
Let's see if they do this. This is Ryan now skating in with the puck to Collins, who overskates it, and back to Foster. To Elfont, and Elfont just shoots in. This is Collins. This is Ryan after the puck. Ryan with the puck now, controlling it behind the net, doing a great job controlling with 2 guys on him.
Holding him.
And I think he drew a penalty.
Yep.
So Stony Brook will go on the power play with 16:05 left to go in the second period.
2-1, the score that some folks say next goal wins. If you score it, you go up 3-1, or if you score and tie it up,
let's see how true that is. This is Wes Hawkins.
Robert Edwards going off, I believe, for holding.
Okay.
For Villanova.
All right, back to the point. Now Foster's trying to keep it in. He's battling hard there and wasn't able to keep it in. So now Foster, Cassone, Cacciati, Ryan, and Hawkins. This is Cacciati. Shoots, he scores!
That was all by himself. He just dipsy-doodled right in there. Not a hard shot, not a high shot, just picked his spot and popped it right in there. Twang the twine.
Unassisted for Mike Cacciati. Very nice shot there.
That was good. I can't underscore how much I love the way this Pat Foster plays that point, and he just keeps everything in that zone. If it even means putting his nose down there, he stops the puck and keeps it in there.
Yeah.
That was a banger right here.
All right. Good hit.
Sean Fitzpatrick.
And here's Stony Brook again, right out in front. Elfont skating hard with Collins. And battling hard behind that net. And it's picked up by Villanova. And a cross-ice pass to number 10, who bunts it in. That's McCarthy. It's Fitzpatrick around the net. Missed by the Villanova defender and back in the zone. It never really got out. This is Collins with the puck. Banks it off the boards to Elfont. Elfont's got Collins breaking in. What's he going to do? He shoots. And a save by Mascatelli. A little curl and drag there, and Mascatelli hung in there and got the save. This will be an icing.
Yep.
with 14:57 left to go in the game. 3-1 Seawolves now. Shots 20-14. They had a little barrage of shots there.
Yeah.
And very quickly.
Maybe that Villanova goal was a little wake-up call.
So Foster and Ryan. Shot right back to the point. And Nichols shoots it back into the zone. And this is now Amadeo trying to get a stick on it. He can't. Stepping up is Ross, trying to hold back the Villanova player who dumps it in right on goal to Brand. Now this is Nichols carrying. Up. Loses control of the puck. Ian Mariello picks it up for Stony Brook and begins to skate out. He's losing control of the puck as well, too. This is Villanova, number 22. That was Rich Boyle trying to curl and drag and was defended well by Ross, the rookie defenseman, freshman for Stony Brook. This is Nichols now with the puck. A nice pass out, and I believe we're going to have another penalty. This is going to be Brooks, probably for interference, and it is interference on Brooks. Referees are doing a good job taking the extracurricular activity out of the game. They're trying hard to do that, to clean it up.
Yes.
And even last night, seemed like there were a lot of calls, but it kept the game in order. And the referees, there's little tolerance, I guess, early in the season, right? More so than any.
They're trying to set the tone.
All right, this puck is back behind the Villanova net. Number 26, Robert Edwards with the puck now, and he's looking for a breakout. Number 15 with the puck for Villanova, Domkowski up to 22, Boyle. Boyle skates in now, and he's trying to set up. Looks like Villanova's playing an overload. Oh, that puck just squirts right out after being deflected. These little pucks are, these little shots that are getting deflected and passes that are getting deflected are getting right to the net and creating tremendous opportunity. Stony Brook trying to get that puck out, and Wesley Hawkins does so. This is Cacciati now. Cacciati with the puck, a nice drag move, and wasn't able to get it past Domkowski. Hawkins back to Cacciati, just missed him. And now this is number 22, Boyle, carrying in for Villanova. And he shoots, and it's blocked by Foster. Nice hit by Pat Foster on Guerrero in the corner. This is right out in front. Another save by Brand. He's going to have to be sharp today because Villanova's looking to get those pucks in any way they can. Back out to neutral zone. God, number 3. And shot back in, deflected by Foster, back out of the zone. This is Hawkins with the puck, back to Arrow. And Arrow just shoots all the way down. 35 left to go in the penalty. This is Jennings on the puck now, on the forecheck for Stony Brook. Carrying the puck, number 27, Pizzo. And Pizzo to Godin, who got picked by Jennings, who's coming in now. And Jennings gets the puck deep and keeps working hard. He's got 3 Wildcats surrounding him.
Pizzo is stickless right now.
Foster with a nice little play there at the blue line to prevent that 2-on-1 from occurring. And back here to Foster. Foster's got help. He's got Jennings going in. Jennings shoots, and a save by Mascatelli. Good read there by Pat Foster. Good vision.
We're seeing a lot of that. And these defensemen, because of so many of these odd little bounces there by Josh Brand, not by him, but near him, luckily the defensemen are clearing things out and getting rid of that garbage in front of the net. Yeah,
Verdino. Verdino wins the faceoff back to Borner. Borner back in the corner to Brewster. Brewster chasing it down. And it's taken away by Villanova, and Borner controls in a neutral zone. And back to Brewster, who shoots all the way in. And Jennings on the puck. Stony Brook actually to Verdino. And tried to get back to Jennings and just couldn't get there. This is number 18 dumping it in for Villanova, McGilvery, and back out of the neutral zone. And dumped into the bench of the Wildcats, and the faceoff will be outside the zone. 11 minutes and 28 seconds left to go. You're watching Seawolves hockey live. And the Seawolves are up by the score of 3-1. This is Andy Mignani, joined by Leah Leary. We're happy you're able to join us today. Again, if you enjoy the broadcast, call your friends. Tell them to tune in. All right, shot back into the Stony Brook zone. This is Fitzpatrick for Stony Brook. Pass around to Elfon. Elfon now skating out. And passes deflected through the neutral zone. Controlled by Villanova. Pass Fitzpatrick, but he's back to get it. Borner now controlling the puck for Stony Brook. Back over to Fitzpatrick. That puck is bouncing a lot. More so than normal.
Yeah, especially down this end.
Some problems bouncing, a lot of bouncing pucks. So that's a nice play picked off there by Villanova. And like we said, if you don't control the puck well enough in your zone, you're going to pay a price. And down low there, that almost cost Stony Brook a goal. Cannot be too cavalier with the puck.
Now, it seems to be really bouncing down here. I don't know if there's too many pebbles in the infield down there or...
I think the grounds crew needs to do a better job. Maybe they should drag the infield in the 5th inning instead of the 7th. All right, this is Borner with the puck. And right out in front there, and a good stick there by Fitzpatrick.
He had a player right out there.
Fitzpatrick made a nice little play anticipating that pass. All right, Elfont, in center ice.
These are the little things, Andy. Yep. Everybody who's played this game knows that how frustrating it is when you realize you didn't do the extra little bit. Oh, we got a little boarding penalty here.
Yeah, that was a nasty hit on Chris Ryan that was from behind. And Chris is a little slow getting up, but I think he's going to be okay. That definitely was a boarding penalty, and I'm not even sure if they're going to call it more than 2 minutes, but
the captain's saying he's okay. Oh, no, but he's going to skate over to the bench.
Yeah, I think the player is being escorted off the ice for that hit.
Really?
Yeah, he's coming off.
That's the captain. Minutes. That's Captain Zoller, Lee Zoller, the captain of the Villanova squad.
I mean, it's. I don't even know what's on the board, but that probably would be 5. Yeah, it's a 5-minute boarding penalty. It was a nasty hit. After Ryan did not have the puck, and just taking liberty there that he really shouldn't take. So Stony Brook has got a 5-minute power play based on the boarding penalty that was called. And Stony Brook's going to control the puck. And this is Vertino now. Cross-ice pass, and bango,
Bing, bang, boom.
And Stony Brook can keep scoring at will here because that 5-minute penalty will stay up on the board until it ticks all the way down to the end. And they already take advantage of it literally 10 seconds into the penalty.
Yeah. And
I talked to you about this off camera. We talked a little bit about Brian Alfont, what type of goal scorer he is. He will find the puck, and he will put it in the net when it's on his stick, no matter where he is.
Yep.
So there's one for you right there. Stony Brook up 4-1. All right, face-off one back by Stony Brook. This is Sean Collins. And what Stony Brook does is on their power play is they put one forward on D along with a defenseman. Adds to the skill level as far as the goal scoring is concerned.
Right.
They're willing to sacrifice a little bit of defense. And this is Nichols with a shot
another post
off the pipe.
We need
Nichols is going to get it again, and he's crossing over to Collins, who winds, and he shoots, and it's blocked by Godin, and back across to Nichols. One-time shot.
Another one.
Right off the pass, the way to do it. And that pass, that shot, that was a good save by the goalie there.
They got dainty Sam Brewster doing the screen job on the goal.
Yeah.
Like the Washington Monument.
Exactly. All right, this is Foster carrying in. And Foster's carrying around the net. He's got some speed going there, and he's just looking for options. Over to Casson, back to Foster.
They're pulling around.
Alphonse going off for a change, and on comes Wesley Hawkins. And this is Ryan with the puck, so you know he's okay. It's back to Ryan. Ryan, making a move now and trying to get around and does. This is Cacciati. Nice move. Casson with the puck and didn't have a chance to pull the trigger. Got tripped right at the end of that try there. But I think the referee knew that was a trip. Wasn't going to call it. All right, this is Cacciati now. Controls the puck. Behind the net to Hawkins. Up to Casson now. Down to Hawkins and looking for options. Right across to Ryan. And picked up by Villanova. They shoot it out of the zone. Stony Brook is doing a good job controlling the puck, making the passes. I think now they should start to shoot the puck a little more. And they will, I'm sure. Looking for that perfect pass to get that perfect shot off, but they should just keep shooting. All right, Dan Casson carrying the puck at the top. Shoots down low. It's deflected away. and kept in by Casone. Good job. Nice play by Cacciati. This is Hawkins with the puck, controlling it. Lots of patience out there. One time, Foster over to Hawkins. Back across. Nobody there to take that puck.
Yeah.
Looking for that one-time shot. Trying to make that goalie move left to right.
Chris Ryan was in the right spot. He was just tied up.
And this is Foster now carrying in for Stony Brook. Back to Elfont, who's back on the ice. And across to Casone, who's been on the ice since the start. This is now Ryan across to Foster. Across to Elfont! Oh, he just pulled the trigger high. He missed the whole top shelf, but it was open. All right, this is Ryan controlling now. Back over to Foster. Down low to Elfont. Elfont's got some options. He's back to Foster. Back to Casano. Casano skates around with the puck. Back to Foster. And cross-ice pass to Ryan, trying to get him down low, but well defended. Villanova is doing a good job staying in the box and not vacating. All right, this is Hawkins now, trying to control the puck down low. And back up to Casone. Back down to Hawkins. Hawkins passes across, looking for deflection. Almost tapped in by Brewster just by being there.
A minute and a half still left in this penalty.
And this is a dominating power play here by Stony Brook. Casone shoots the puck in just wide. And Nichols on top of the puck here. This is Casone now. Casone across to Hawkins, off his stick. Hawkins picks the puck back up. And he's back out to Casone. Casone looking for options over to Nichols. Down low quickly to Elfont. Elfont looking for his options. And just fans on the pass, but controls the anyway. I think the Wildcat players are gassed at this point. Cross to Elfont and shoots the one-timer. This time he wasn't going to miss it.
1 minute left in this 5-minute major. Unbelievable.
So that's Elfont now. From a bunch of guys. I think everybody kind of touched that puck at least once. But we can only have 2 other assists. So
can't say enough about Dan Casano on point. He is the quarterback. I know that's an overused phrase now for that point man, but he is running the show out there.
Absolutely, doing a heck of a job doing it too. All right, 6:27 left to go in the second period. The Seawolves up 5-1 on the Villanova Wildcats. Face-off won by Stony Brook, who's still on the power play for another 55 seconds. This is Collins across to Brewster, who controls the puck and then loses it, but Elfont now is skating hard to get it, and we got a offsides, but we're regrouping. This is Elfont now with a pass over to Nichols. Nichols in with the puck over the line and just dumps it down into the corner. Elfont does a good job keeping it in. This is Jennings now with the puck. A lot of guys, different guys, seeing some power play time now, which is good. And Collins down to Jennings, across to Nichols, and it's out of the zone. Just deflected off his stick. We got 19 seconds left to go in the man advantage for Stony Brook on a 5-minute power play for boarding for the captain, Lee Zoller, who's been tossed from the game. Back to Nichols. Cross-ice pass to Collins.
And returning the favor,
I think we got a player down who's still down. That's a Wildcat player. And Sam Brewster's going to take a little 2-minute break, probably for roughing. I think that would be the call.
Yeah.
So, well, good to see the Villanova player is up. That's Nick Guerrero who's up and skating now. Face-off will be in the Stony Brook zone. There's 1 second remaining on the power play or the penalty for Villanova, and then they'll be on just about a full 2-minute power play against Stony Brook. Shots on goal are quickly elevating. Stony Brook at 26, Villanova 18. And face-off to the left of Brand. It's Mariello on the face-off. Stony Brook controlled in the corner by Borner.
Villanova power play, obviously, at this point.
Yeah. And back to the point to number 5, Gooden, who shoots. Sorry, that's Mike Ranzioni. And he's got the puck, and that was a good shot across the net there from Mike Miniconzi, who was looking for maybe a rebound off a Brand, which did happen, but it just went past the Villanova player.
I thought you said Mike Ruzioni was out there.
I was going to say, hey, Mike, where you been? We had Enrique carry on last night. We got Mike. Ranzioni today. All right. All right, Stony Brook is doing a good job controlling the puck on the penalty kill. Now it's picked up by Villanova in the neutral zone. And this is Borner shooting it all the way down. Stony Brook is playing a very composed game today. I really sense they're starting to settle down and realizing, you know, I always used to tell the youth hockey players that I coached back in the days, you know, pick your head up and see who you're playing against. You know, sometimes the competition is not as big and bold as you think they are.
Right.
You can't just be intimidated by a name or a size of a person. You play, you know, play to your level, not your competition's level. So I sense that with Stony Brook today. I sense they're really playing a very comfortable game, you know.
We noticed it last night. About halfway through the game, they started to develop a little bit of a swagger. And Sean Collins is to me exemplified. Look at him, he's just solid on his skates, and he's just looking around.
And he's playing with a bunch of guys that have similar skill and talent ability. So it must be great to play like that with guys like that. And this is Ryan now controlling the puck. Sean Collins with the puck. Remember, the power play is on the other side. Well, now we're back to full strength, but the power play was for Villanova. All right, this is the rookie Daltrey Meets, who I have to tell you, he has made. Oh, look at that goal!
Oh my goodness!
Wesley Hawkins again. He finds ways to put pucks in the net every game.
Screaming Wesley Hawkins. He is.
And Wesley just took that puck from behind the net. I think he surprised the goaltender and just put it by, unfortunately, Nick Mascatelli. Yeah.
We'll get him to do the post-game show.
But what I was going to say is I've watched Daltrey Meets play this whole game and seen him make almost every pass a no-look pass. And it's very impressive to be able to do that. You know, sooner or later, the other team will catch on to that, but he can also use that to his advantage.
Yep.
And not make the pass and take that lane.
Yep.
So,
and for a freshman, he's a freshman, correct?
Yeah, freshman.
The confidence building again
and this play is offsides at the blue line there, as
skinny line there,
as Danny Casone and Mike Cacciati came in at the same time, but one was ahead of the other. So.
All right, for the fans watching, here's today's trivia question. We have two blue lines and we have a red line, and the red line happens to have stripes in it. Why is the red line striped? Answer coming up in the third period.
Wonderful. That's a trick question if I ever heard one. Anyway, looks like Daltrey Meets got an assist on that Wesley Hawkins goal, and that's probably his first point. There's a shot. Cacciati right off the face-off, just high and wide. An arrow in deep to Casone. Back up to Ross, who shoots and shanks the shot, but picked up by Villanova. This is number 7, Beeler, who shoots in, and Ross is in there defending. Pass out to the Villanova squad, right out in front of the net. Arrow battling hard there. This is number 10, McCarthy with the puck, back to the point, and a shot blocked down by by Ross, who made a nice little play there. This is Hawkins again now to Ryan, and Ryan just buries it.
He said, "Give it to me. I'll put it in that big opening over there," and he did. Holy moly, that was nice.
And for Ryan, is that his first or second of the game?
He didn't score in the first period.
All right, so that's his first goal of this game.
I just looked over at the bench and I saw all three coaches smiling. So there's a rarity.
All right, Stony Brook has begun to take over, obviously, with a 7-1 lead here. I mean, we still got almost a minute and a half to go in this second period and a whole third period to go. This will be an opportunity, maybe for some of the players that haven't had a lot of ice time to get some ice time in the third period. Coach can see development and give opportunity to other players to maybe score. Nice big hit there. Bertino threw a beautiful body check right at the right time, knocked his man right down. This is Jennings now with the puck. And skating out is Villanova. This is Godin with the puck, and he just loses it on a poke check. And picked up by Fitzpatrick. Skating in, taking liberties and bringing that puck to the net. Nice job by the big defenseman there.
Yeah. Sure, the coach said, go if you can.
All right, we're under a minute to go in the second period.
There's Coach Garofalo now.
Yeah, I think Chris is kind of thinking, all right, looking to see what we've done so far and looking down the bench, see which guys still want to go. And
last night we were so discombobulated with so many penalties and stuff. They were hard to get a little flow going and set lines. And tonight, though, this afternoon, we've had pretty good
better flow. All right. Daltrey meets carrying the puck over, and Stony Brook was offsides. I totally agree with that. Last night, yes, we had the issue with the penalties, and it definitely did something to the flow. This is what happens when the flow keeps moving.
Yeah.
Pucks get in the net. All right, Ian Mariello on the faceoff with Mike Amadeo. Amadeo, either way you want to say it. And this is Daltrey meets now for Stony Brook. Pass up the boards to Mike Amadeo. I think it's Mike Amodio, sorry. And Brooks skating hard. Up the boards to Ross, and Ross shoots, and the puck is deflected into the netting behind the net. Faceoff would be to the right of Nick Mascatelli.
I took my son to a game the other night, and he was amazed when I told him there used to be no nets behind the glass.
Yes.
There used to be no glass on the sides.
This is Ross with a shot, and he just missed. Brooks with the puck, back out to the point. To Daltrey meets, shoots, and it's blocked down by number 18, McAlvary. Oh, the puck squirted out and got back in the zone. 11 seconds left to go in the second period. You're watching Seawolves Hockey Live. Again, if you like what you're seeing and like what you're hearing, call a friend, call a relative.
Yep, just check elsewhere on the website and you'll see upcoming games. And have a nice cup of hot cocoa and sit down in your easy chair and enjoy.
All right, puck control by Villanova.
Wind it down.
And this period is coming to an end there. All right.
Solid period.
All right, so we are at the end of two periods. The Stony Brook Seawolves 7 and the Villanova Wildcats 1. You're watching Seawolves Hockey Live. We'll see you in a little bit. And welcome back to Seawolves Hockey Live. Thanks for joining us today. This is Andy Mignani along with Leah Leary, and we are heading into the third period with the Stony Brook Seawolves currently up 7-1 over the Villanova Wildcats. And Leah, let's talk real quickly about Stony Brook's performance in that second period.
Well, we touched on it briefly. Last night they were discombobulated a little bit, number one, with nerves, I think, in the beginning, and then no real pattern to lines and set combinations and such with all the penalties. And they finally kind of gelled towards the end. Now, conversely, today, they had an opportunity to put out nice set lines, and so you get to know who your mates are. And I think it's pretty obvious that last night we had all the chicken scratches in the second period because of penalties. Tonight we had chicken scratches because of all the scoring.
Let's go over that real quickly before we drop the puck. The scoring for that period, there's a lot of goal scorers.
Yeah, and you're going to hear some of the same names because these guys are just working hard today. Our first goal of the second period came from Casciati with assists to Foster and Ryan. And then Elfont put in 2 in a row. The first one was assists to Vertino and Brewster. Second one was Vertino and Cassano. Then our buddy screaming Wesley Hawkins scored with assists from Meets and Ryan. And then we're going to start seeing some familiar names again. Cassano got onto the goal scoring side of the coin with assists from Hawkins and Casciati. The lone Villanova goal was by the captain, unassisted Zoller, who unfortunately is back in the locker room right now.
Stony Brook is put in number 30, Dan Schneider, in goal for the third period.
Oh,
so we've seen some changes right off the bat. Giving Mr. Schneider, who's a freshman, his chance to shine here for Stony Brook.
There we go.
All right, on the face-off, Elfont, Ryan, and Collins facing off for Stony Brook against McCarthy, Demkowski, Zoller, who's out now. It's Edwards, and I think taking Zoller's place is number 23, or Mike Minisconzi. Here's his Ryan coming and shoots. Rebound, Collins just missed it. Great back check there by Minisconzi.
Our point of view
to take away
the whole thing.
Yeah, we saw that wide open net, and it just Collins for a tap-in, but missed their Minisconzi there. Made a nice back-checking play there. This is Collins skating in now, and Sean drops it back off to Chris Ryan. Ryan back to Foster, who shoots, and the puck is deflected here and carried out by McCarthy. McCarthy shoots in and chases. This is Snyder back to stop it, and leaves it for his defenseman, Jason Arrow. Arrow over to Pat Foster. And Foster up, and that puck is deflected in by Mike Amodio, and it'll be an icing because it was before the red line.
Didn't get that red line. And I guess that's a good opportunity now to get the answer to the trivia question. Why is the red line striped and the blue line solid? Well, because the early broadcasts of hockey were on black and white television, and field of focus, if you had a line in your picture, that would be maybe the only thing you saw. So the founding fathers and mothers decided to stripe the red line so you could tell the difference in black and white television.
And there you have it. And I think anybody under the age of 35 was asking you, what is black and white TV?
Monochrome. Google monochrome.
All right, Elfont controls over to Arrow.
Up and out.
And this is Mike Amodio skating through the neutral zone. And
head over heels.
He just got dumped in there and controls the puck behind the net. And this is Amadeo controlling back to the point. Fitzpatrick shooting the puck. Blocked in front. That puck is loose.
He saw.
Chased down by Tim Godden, and out comes Villanova.
Brooks over there.
See, a 3-on-2, well, they're going for a change, but they're dumping the puck in. They had numbers 3-on-2, and they chose to dump the puck in versus carrying it in and keeping control of the puck. Now, this is a good move here by number 2, Brian Doyle, and unfortunately not able to finish this. This is Mike Amodio carrying the puck in and loses control. Again, Stony Brook has given some of these freshmen opportunities to carry the puck and play more, and rightfully so. The team is up by 6 goals and playing very well, and kudos to Coach Garofalo for giving these kids an opportunity to get some more ice time. This is Borner now, back behind to Fitzpatrick, who almost loses the handle on it. Picked back up by Danny Cassone, who's controlling behind the net now, and begins to skate out. There's a pass across to Borner. Phil Borner off the boards to Wesley Hawkins, who dumps in. Chased down by Cacciati against number 28.
Oh, right there. That beautiful setup.
Right to the front of the net and unable to cash in on it. Now there's a shot on Schneider, who jumps on it, makes his first save.
There we go. Welcome to the game, Mr. Schneider.
And Danny, you're officially in the game. That first little rebound came out a little further than he wanted to, and he jumped on it just to prevent it from getting into harm's way.
Normally, a goaltender being pulled is usually for poor performance, but certainly today, Coach Garofalo is trying to get Dan Schneider into the game a little bit. And kudos to Josh Brand there. He played a solid game, and kudos to his defense crew for clearing a lot of those pesky rebounds.
All right, on the faceoff, one back by Stony Brook, and this is Ross on the puck and taken away by Villanova, but the pass out to the blue line goes past the defenseman, and back into the Villanova zone as they regroup. This is Domkowski with the puck back across to his defensive partner and up to the neutral zone, and it skips past the Stony Brook defender and will go all the way back. Controlled there by Daltrey Meats, who is immediately met by 2 Wildcats, and they're putting a little bit more of a stronger forecheck on.
Yeah, they do have a man advantage, which
that's
I didn't catch the penalty.
We didn't catch the penalty, yeah. We apologize. And that puck did not get in the net. All right, so we have Borner for cross-checking. We didn't see that play. I don't know why we missed it, but
yeah.
It was a phantom penalty. All right, on the face-off and the penalty kill is Vertino, and this is Domkowski with the puck at the line. Shoots it, and the save was made by Brant. By Ryan. And again, nice play there by Ryan, keeping that puck out. He's getting and that shot is blocked here. Domkowski's shot was blocked, and almost a breakaway there for Vertino. Had he had a chance.
That was a fat line call there.
Yeah.
I thought that came out of the zone.
All right, and that puck is controlled by Miniskelly. And this puck goes past Foster. Good play there to back up by Fitzpatrick. Domkowski with the puck trying to shoot it in, and it's deflected in the neutral zone. And Villanova trying to get the puck in. Now they get it in. This is Gorman, and he loses it to Foster, who controls behind the Stony Brook net. There's 26 seconds left to go in the man advantage for Villanova. And this is Vertino shooting it all the way down. And controlled by Tim Godden. It passes off to number 29, Harry Moore. Well, we have him as a scratch, but he's in the lineup. All right, 27, James Pizzo, out to number 7, Andy Beeler.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Maybe they dressed him. I don't know. We didn't know it.
Take Zoller's place.
All right, and then now Stony Brook picking up the puck and skating out of the zone. This is Fitzpatrick, cross-ice pass to Brooks, off the mark. And the puck is out, and there's this is Snyder trying to make the play on the breaking Villanova player. I don't know what happened there. I think what happened is the puck just kind of skated past somebody, and the defenseman was not there. Guys are falling down all over the place, and the puck comes up.
We almost caught one up here.
Very close to us, but the puck is out and played out, and I don't know whether they're going to call a penalty, but they should. I guess no penalty.
Yeah, that was an interesting call. I guess it could be.
Oh, okay. Okay, so our producer just told us that in college rules, there's only a penalty if the goalie shoots the puck out.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, so this is Collins now with the puck up to Ross. And Ross is pinching down low and controlling the puck over to Collins behind the net.
Chris Ryan got right on the point to cover for him. This is
that's what you want.
Beautiful.
You want this. And Daltrey Meats with the puck now. He shoots right on goal. Nice low shot, deflectable. Collins was right there, but so was Villanova, and there's a little scrum in front of the net.
Matt Miano that was in there?
No.
Oh, I misread that too.
Yeah. Number 2 is Brian Doyle from Villanova. All right. So here we go again. We got Daltrey Meats and James Ross, 2 freshmen. You know, here you go. They're paired up together, and this is a good opportunity. All right, that's Ryan shooting the puck, and it's deflected by the goalie down to the ice, and he covers it up. But it's good to see that. You know, this is the future of these guys coming back next year. They're going to be that much better because of the experience. Faceoff won by Elfont, tried to pass it to himself, but picked off by Guerrero, or actually picked off by Dietz. And now out of the zone. Going back to get it is Meats for Stony Brook.
That is very comforting if you're a Stony Brook hockey fan. There's just so much talent.
There we go. Nice touch pass going on here. Pass across.
It went in.
That goal was almost a tribute to the passing work.
Yes.
That the three forwards, Collins, Ryan, and Alphon, they passed the puck probably 4 times within the red line to the blue line.
Yep.
Going into the zone before they passed it another 2 times. So. And the result of that play was, I think it was kicked in by the defenseman who was coming across.
Yeah.
So
Captain Chris Ryan getting rewarded for just a beautiful little line, just a beautiful shift.
Stony Brook up 8-1.
Sometimes the hockey gods smile upon that.
Yeah. All right, this is Fitzpatrick now, and he'll circle back, control the puck, and make a cross-ice pass to Hawkins. And
no.
Shot right back out of the zone. Back to get it is Fitzpatrick. They won't call icing. I would imagine most icing calls will be not called unless they're blatant. And this is Danny Casone, skate with speed to Hawkins. Racing down the right side. And puck shot around the boards. Cacciati picks it up over to Fitzpatrick, who just throws it toward the net, looking for Casone on a deflection. Chris Ryan from Alphon and Collins on that goal.
Now, watch, I'm going to say it now that they're in this end, but all day, Stony Brook has been coming out of their end, lickety-split, bing, bang, boom, and I hope I don't hex them right here, but just watch it over the next couple of shifts.
All right,
1, 2, and out.
Over to Foster. Foster carrying across the center ice line, loses it in the center ice area, and picked off by number 23, Mike Minisconzi, but had nowhere to go. What looked like a clear chance for a breakaway turned into, being outmanned by 3 Stony Brook players.
Yep.
And this is Meats with the puck behind the net for Stony Brook. This is 11:43 left to go in the third. Pat Foster with the puck. Nice little touch pass up to Bertino, actually. We're changing their names as we go. And Meats back to get the puck from Schneider. And nice little pass.
And out.
From Foster up to Jennings. This is now Brewster with the pucks. Sam with a shot on goal and a save.
Nice wrist
by Mascatelli. Stony Brook, everybody in place and keeping that puck alive. Meets down to Jennings. Jennings across to Sam Brewster, but picked off by number 3, Tim Gordon, in the right place at the right time.
Stood him right up.
Good defensive play by Meets. He didn't have a chance to play the puck. He played the body. Did a good job there. Again, very composed. Oh, even the giveaway in front of the net that has actually come back to haunt Stony Brook, because that's how this team scored their goal. This is Bertino with a shot and a save.
And last night, too. I think he was passing that to the ref.
I think he was saying, this is a hot potato, I better get rid of it. And a big hit by Marelli on Guerrero, who had his head down at the time. And the puck is shot out and picked up by by Villanova and dumped in. This is Dietz on the puck, and he kicks it over to Ross. Nice little play there. Touch pass out to Marelli, and Marelli skating down, loses control, gets back on side, and this is Brooks over to Amodio. I'll call him Amadeo too. And back to Fitzpatrick, who loses it, and now Stony Brook gets it back. Just missing Brooks on the pass, and Brooks going in against Ronzioni. Brooks wins that battle. Mariello to the net. And Mike Amodio scores his first goal as a Stony Brook Seawolf. As that puck was a gifted rebound, but nonetheless, it's in the net. And Stony Brook has extended their lead by 8 goals. It's a 9-1 score. And
they're bringing the puck to the bench.
Yeah, and I think Villanova just maybe they were all looking out the window to see where that bus is. Face off, and Ian Mariello wins the puck, and then it's Mike Amodio's shooting that puck in the zone there. And back to get it is number 15, Domkowski. Takes a big hit from Ian Mariello. And this is a pass across now. Nice pass to Andy Beeler, who dropped passes to this Phantom 29 that came onto the roster.
Yeah.
Late in the game, I guess, but he's here nonetheless. That's a cross-ice pass. A little advised because there are 3 or 4 blue sweaters in the way of that pass, but here's a pass across now to
dangerous pass.
Controlling the puck and staying patient with it, and just missing Ryan on the breakout pass. This is Foster now controlling the puck and looking for that home run pass for Ryan, and Ryan is probably looking for the hat. Coming down is 8:35 left to go. Still plenty of time for Ryan to get a hat trick. I think he's got 2 more in the game, huh? No, he actually has 1. Sorry. Elfont. And Elfont was tripped, and 27 is going to go. Be a tripping penalty on James Pizzo. And Stony Brook will go on the power play.
I didn't catch the assists on that one, but that was a beauty. And I'm so excited. Again, freshman.
Yeah.
We can't underscore that anymore.
All right. Stony Brook, we got Ryan at center, Hawkins, Cassone, Foster, and Casciati. This is the number 1 power play line for Stony Brook, and the more they can play together on the power play, the better off it'll be for them. So I give the coach credit for leaving this line out there and keeping them together. You know it as well as I do, Lyra. Power play, very, very important for any team, and to be able to score and have the confidence that they can move the puck and can score, because specialty teams, not only win games, but they help win championships. So, and this puck is squirted out to Lehigh, who dumps down.
You can't help but think back to Denny Potvin, Stefan Pearson, Mike Bossy, Brian Trottier, and whomever they had on the left wing, Clarkey or John Tonelli or anybody. It was almost whenever the penalty was called on the other team would say, all right, just give them the goal. We'll save 2 minutes. Yeah, that's good.
Pass back to Foster, winds and shoots, and a save by Mascatelli. Yep, that's shot number 41.
Jeez.
And Stony Brook is very quickly almost doubled up the shots on goal, which I kind of thought was going to happen earlier, but they're almost there now. Especially with the 5-minute power play. They had such opportunities, scored a couple of goals on that. Back to Nichols at the point, now down to Elfont. Down at the half boards, across down to Nichols. Up at the point, over to Collins, back to Nichols. No-look pass, beautiful. And Nichols down to Elfont and loses control. And the puck squirts out.
They're clogging the net with 2 fence posts. They got 2 of their forwards down low. Kind of nice. And then they have so much confidence in those point men.
Yeah. And this is Elfont. And takes the puck around the net. And he's looking for cross-ice pass up to the point to Collins. Collins, nice little backhand pass to Jennings, who shoots. And a save made there. And another shot by Brewster. But it was gobbled up by Mascatelli.
Villanova taking offense to Sam Brewster's aggressive play there. But there was no whistle. And I'm sure the coach tells you, keep playing until you hear the toot.
Absolutely, and Sam did the right thing there by getting that rebound and banging it, almost getting it past Mascatelli, who made a nice save on the rebound shot.
Even just swipe at blank air, even if you don't know where it is.
Exactly. All right, Stony Brook, Elfont down low, Jennings, up to Collins, over to Nichols. Cross-ice pass to Jennings coming in. Stony Brook's working that backdoor play very well. They just got to capitalize on it. This is Elfont now. Backdoor pass again. Yep. Too many skates in front there. And
now
Collins
even up.
Collins is almost challenged by the nice play by Sean Collins there. He was losing control of the puck, realizing that there were 2 Villanova Wildcats ready to break in on a 2-on-1, and he just poked the puck back to the Stony Brook defensive men. All right.
Robert Edwards, a defenseman with some nice moves there.
Yeah. And this is Ross for Stony Brook now, dumping in. Oh, another one of those bounces. Got to be aware of that.
Work on that in practice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wrong ring. Oop.
This is Ross going after it. Icing is waved off. Ian Mariello picks up the loose puck behind the net. And it's over to Ross. Ross passes up to Mike Amodio, who back to Ross, who then tries to shoot the puck in, but this is Dietz with the puck now. And Dietz is just going to hold on to it and get everybody set and pass over to Ross, who breaks in now, making a couple of moves, bringing the puck toward the corner, and was going to pass out to Dietz, but he was covered. Pass across. And
get it out of there, yeah. He just went to
Dietz with a strong defensive play there to take away 23, who was going to skate past him, Miniscazi. This is a pass up to Brooks. And Brooks dumps in. And the puck is hoisted out into the neutral zone. It's picked up by Daltrey Meats. Across to Ross. Actually, across to
nice
Brewster.
Move. Jeez.
Brewster was making some nice moves there. And steals the puck away. Nice job by Brewster.
Yeah.
And still continues in with the puck. Good hard work here by Brewster. Back at the point for Foster, who does a good job keeping that puck in, with using his foot skills.
He was part of our mixed metaphor line last night, the checking scoring line.
Yeah. All right, this is Jennings now. And neutral zone play seems to be the what's happening here right now. And as play starts to get, I don't want to say sloppy, but it gets a little muddy. And puck back into Stony Brook end. Down to 3 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the third period in the game. Stony Brook up by a 8-goal margin. And this is Vertino with the puck with a back pass to Jennings. Well defended by Villanova. Behind the net, controlling the puck, number 26, Robert Edwards. And picked up by Stony Brook in the neutral zone. This is Fitzpatrick skating in now. And Fitzpatrick takes it into the corner. The defenseman carrying the puck in deep. And, of course, having the confidence that his position is covered up by the forwards, which is a great feeling as a defenseman to be able to know you got that support. And skating down, number 23, and a shot on goal and a save by Snyder.
We were just talking about the north and south rink. And there's an expression in hockey, a player can go well north and south, and you know that you've got a real quality player when they can go east and west too, as well as north and south.
Mm-hmm.
And these Stony Brook forwards are just so lateral. I mean, it's you can't say how important that is. You can't defend that.
Dan Snyder just made a very, very nice goal save, using his stick to take a goal away from Villanova. So he's in this game, and he's playing well, too.
And I'll point out that he's a freshman also.
Yep.
So.
All right, Stony Brook right out in front. His ripped high and wide by Ross as that puck came right out to him. This is Meats now controlling the puck and losing control and bounced knocked off the puck by number 10, Mike McCarthy. This is Elfont. Elfont in, and Elfont shoots, and Collins with the rebound, and unselfishly gave it up. He may have had a chance to put it in, but he gave it up for a pass to Meats, but just out of the reach. Now Collins behind the net.
Villanova.
As Stony Brook has drawn another penalty. And now this is Collins backhanding. Oh, what a goal. Now
he borrowed John Jennings' stick.
I was just going to say, I think he saw the highlight reel and said, hey, I could do that too. And Collins with a strong Beautiful. Backhand shot over the shoulder of Mascatelli. We are in double digits.
Wow.
It is a 10-1 score. Seawolves.
Old-fashioned double chili tonight.
Yeah. Yeah. And we are at 42 shots to 24 shots. It's a 10-1 score with 1:44 left to go in the game. And for Villanova, it couldn't come soon enough.
Yeah. James Pizzo didn't like one of the calls there, and I don't know if it's unsportsmanlike conduct, but he took a penalty.
He took a penalty, yeah. Now this is Ryan with the puck. And up to Foster. Foster controls the puck. Back down to Cacciati, who shoots it. It's deflected off number 4, Dan Dietz. Or Ben Dietz. Up to Pat Foster. Across to Cacciati, looking for Cassone. And Cassone down to Wesley Hawkins. Back to Cassone. Back to Foster. One-time pass to Cacciati. To the middle to Ryan. Shooting high and wide over the top of the net. And, there's a trip there that just didn't call, but Wesley Hawkins was taken down. It's Cassone to Hawkins. Hawkins making a move to the net and circling back now.
Very nice.
And Cassone over to Foster. Cross-ice pass just off the mark to Hawkins. Back to Cassone. And Cassone just throws it to the net looking for Ryan. Hawkins' shot gets deflected. And a rebound there. Foster's going to shoot the puck. And we'll run away under a minute to go. This game will be over soon. Foster goes back to get it. Stony Brook will finish the game on the power play.
Hopefully they put up.
And may score again, you never know, but we're down to 10 seconds. Up to Foster. Foster keeps the puck in. Good job. And this is Dietz. And that'll do it.
It's history.
Stony Brook is 2-0, 2 convincing wins against non-division rivals, but nonetheless, 2 good solid wins, Lyra. I think a great way to start the season.
Building confidence and just showing that all those hours of practice are paying off. It's a tribute to the coaching. It's a tribute to the players just keeping their heads and being very, very smart and looking. They're looking, seeing, passing. Everything's clicking. And, and with that, it makes a steamroller effect.
I think what we saw today was I anticipated this game to be, a little one-sided. Maybe not as bad as it is, as the score shows. But when you know that you're coming into a game that you have the opportunity to beat your opponent and you beat them convincingly, your team is taking the next step. Mm-hmm. They have. Now, there's going to be some serious competition coming their way. And when they play teams like the University of Rhode Island and Westchester, PA, and teams in their division, the scores will be closer and the games will be better.
Yeah.
But you're watching Seawolves Hockey Live, and we appreciate you watching us. Next week, we will not be here as the team will be on the road. Okay. We'll be back in 2 weeks, and we hope to see you then.
Definitely.
Until then,
thanks for
enjoy.
watching.
Thanks for watching.